but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the third game of a 4-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays here at beautiful, gorgeous, scenic Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the Birdwatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Folks, the Orioles have grinded out 2 very gritty wins against the team with the best record in the American League, the Rays. Couple of 1-run wins, extra innings yesterday. Very, very dramatic, very anxiety-ridden, but at the end of the day, very, very good. And, folks, today's baseball begins with the Orioles and a somewhat virtual tie for the final wild card spot right now. Right now, we are right there. In the loss column, we are right there. The Blue Jays are technically percentage points ahead of us. They've played 2 additional games. They've split them. Typically, when you're talking about playoff races and a team that has played 2 more or 2 less games, splitting usually means you're percentage points behind the other team. But since everybody involved in this third wildcard spot is below 500, because the Blue Jays have split 2 extra games, they are technically percentage points in that final wildcard spot right now. But we are virtually right there. We're right there right now. And, yeah, we're in the middle of this 10-game stretch of baseball where we are playing the playing the Rays and the Yankees all 10 games. 7 against Tampa, 5 left beginning today, and then 3 against the Yankees. That'll start on Tuesday back home in Baltimore. We've got the pitching matchups listed here for all of those games coming up. If you want to know about them, I can maybe go over them here in a minute. But today we have an opportunity to clinch this 4-game series. And folks, if we said before the series started that we'd take 3 out of 4, I think we would all be very happy with that. But if we win today, we're going to get very greedy and hope to try to take all 4 We need to get on another win streak. We've had one 7-game win streak this season. I don't believe we've won more than 3 in a row at any other time this season. We're going to need another win streak, and it seems like right now is a good time to do it. We've got some players coming back pretty soon as well. Samuel Basayo is supposed to be starting his rehab assignment. If that goes well, I think we'll see him back on the homestand, maybe toward the end of the Yankee series or in time for when Tampa comes back to play us in Baltimore next weekend. Yeah, Sammy should be back. A couple of other guys, Blaze Alexander is working his way back, not in rehab assignment territory yet, but Felix Bautista throwing live bullpen or batting practice with Sammy down in Sarasota. I think Bautista is about to start a rehab assignment. And then you got Ryan Helsley. I'm not quite sure what his status is, but based on where we were when he went down, what we thought it was going to be, that should be at some point near the end of the month, I hope. So there are some reinforcements coming in, and we also have a little change to the lineup today. The Orioles have been tinkering, basically hosting an audition, open audition for who wants to bat leadoff in this lineup, and facing a right-hander today, we're going to give Jackson Holliday a look. Holliday has been batting third exclusively now for about a week worth of games. But Gunnar, who had been batting fifth and finding his stroke, 5 straight hits out of that 5 spot. He got a hit in his first at-bat yesterday. Did not get another hit after that. But they're going to decide to go ahead and try to move Gunnar into the 3 spot today. And I hope it works out. It seems awfully quick to move him out of a spot where he seemed to look comfortable. But, you know, I'm looking at this lineup, and if everybody's doing what they should be doing and there aren't any of these sort of outlier issues going on with this player or that, I think the lineup looks pretty good. Based on the players we have available, I think this lineup looks pretty good. I'm gonna say it. I hope I'm not wrong. Let's talk about the pitching matchup here, folks. We have Trevor Rogers on the mound. Rogers is going to try to even up his record at 8-8. He is 7-8 with a 4.21 ERA, a 1.25 WHIP. He's at 119 2/3 innings on the season, having given up 115 hits, striking out 102, walking 34. And he does not give up too many home runs, just 12 on the season. Freddy Peralta. This guy was at the top of the Brewers' rotation for the last couple of years. Pretty much once that Corbin Burns trade we made with Milwaukee, that kind of turned Peralta into their ace. And he was picked up by the Mets in a trade during the offseason. Things did not go well in his 4 months with the Mets. The Mets struggling. And Peralta was traded away at the deadline to these Tampa Bay Rays. It's a pretty big get. Peralta, a very established frontline starter. But the numbers this season with the Mets have not been good. And I do worry that Tampa is going to give Peralta the instruction and tools needed to pitch more like the all-star that he has been. Hopefully those tips have not taken effect already. And he is still going to pitch like the Mets version of Freddy Peralta. That version, well, I guess this is a compiled season's numbers. So this is basically his Mets numbers plus 1 start, maybe 2. As a Ray, record of 5 wins, 9 losses, a 5.33 ERA, and a WHIP of 1.5. He's given up in 123 and a third innings, 135 hits. He struck out 121. He's walked 50, and he's given up 20 home run balls. About the same amount of innings as Rogers, 20 homers to Rogers' 12. The Orioles, according to the ESPN matchup predictor, are 51.2 to 48.8% favored to win this game. I hardly ever mention that, but that kind of makes me feel a little bit happy. Is the league giving us a chance to win this? We're not supposed to win this. I want to be an underdog. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at these lineups. For the Baltimore Orioles, Jackson Holliday is going to lead off today. He's going to play second base. Pete Alonso, to no surprise, will DH today. He got banged up in the game yesterday. Mainly looked like some kind of maybe a hamstring or something. Lower leg. Running the first base late in the ball game yesterday. But, yeah, Pete had a pretty tough day out there in the field, but as I figured, he wasn't going to let himself out of the lineup. He has a quote about it out there that I'll try to find. But, yeah, Pete's going to gut it out at DH and bat second today. Gunnar will hit third and play shortstop. Oh, is it a cramp? All right. He got a cramp. Well, then he should be good to go. Gunner's at shortstop. Christian Encarnacion Strand will be the cleanup hitter and play third base. Dylan Beavers will bat fifth in left field. Leody Taveras hitting sixth in right field. And Cowser in center field hitting seventh. Kobe Mayo hitting all the way down in the eighth spot. He's at first base, covering there for Alonso. And then Joel Pozo, this early afternoon game after a night game. Pozo will get the start behind the plate. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Yandy Diaz, as he has all the series, will lead off in DH. Jonathan Aranda will bat second and play first base. Junior Caminero, who has not done much so far in this series, we hope it stays that way. He's hitting third and playing at third base. Randy Velade will be the cleanup hitter and play in right field. He's getting that spot, I do believe, based on pitching matchup with a lefty for us on the mound. Right-handed batter Velade making his first start of the series. Chandler Simpson will hit fifth and play in left field. Johnny DeLuca will bat sixth and play center field. Jorge Mateo makes, I believe, his first start as a Tampa Bay Ray. We've seen him off the bench in the series as a pinch runner. He is at second base, hitting seventh. Nick Fortes will do the catching and bat eighth. And Taylor Walls hitting ninth and playing at shortstop. Right. It is 88 degrees outside this god-awful venue. The Tropicana Dome. Folks, when the Rays were given a franchise in this city, 30 years ago or so, they started playing ball in this ballpark, and they were told, the league was told, I guess, by the owners that took control of this franchise that they were going to build them a new ballpark. That was a long time ago. I think the Braves have been through 2 new ballparks since the Rays started playing here. I tell you what, when are they ever going to get their act together? Eric Backus is going to be the home plate umpire today. This umpiring crew so far in this series has been, it's been a headache. It's hard to feel too much being upset when you win both the games so far. There have been calls that have gone against the Rays as well. But you just don't want anything to be decided by these damn umps. Yesterday, both these teams used up their ABS balls and strike challenges by the 4th inning. But anyway, what else is going on? We're going to be scoreboard watching, but folks, we are the early game. There is no other game on for like an hour and 20 minutes after first pitch here. So this game is going to be half over before anything else starts. There's not going to be much scoreboard watching to do. But if anybody out there is up and hungry to watch some baseball, I'm hoping that us being the only game in town is going to maybe mean a nice crowd showing up here on the channel to watch this. That would be good. We had a fantastic turnout yesterday. A couple of records broken, I do believe. In fact, I haven't really gone back to look at the numbers. Would I be full of myself right now if I went back just to take a look at what the numbers were for that game yesterday? I'm not sure if the analytics have processed the information yet or not. Well, we had about 8,000 views. We just under 1,000 hours of watch time on yesterday's game alone. We got about 30 new subscribers. We had over 500 people in the chat at one time at one point in the ball game. It was a nice turnout and a very dramatic game, and a game that we wound up winning. So it really was a good day all the way around for us fans, for the team, for the channel. Let's hope for something similar today. Hey, I see Rising Rhino is here. Folks, please say hello to Rising Rhino. Yeah. Old buddy, old pal, old friend, old chum, mi amigo. Folks, this game is on NBC Peacock, or as I like to call it, the cock. And that means we might be in for some shenanigans here. All right, hold on a second. Bro, can you just... Hey, you, quiet down. Thank you. Really, you've got to put that to rest. Yeah, so this game, I'm not... I'm hoping I'm good to go. I've got MLB.com. It says commercial break in progress. I did see a cutaway to the NBC broadcast, so I'm assuming I'm just waiting for commercials to get played, and then it'll pop back on. But first pitch apparently is just 2 minutes away, so let me take this moment to give out some very helpful advice. If you're going to be watching this game while listening to me call it, you're going to want to get synced up with me, because the odds are you're going to be ahead of me, and we're going to be out of sync, and that's no good. So the best way to work around it is to get ready to pause your game and pause it right after the first pitch of the game. Okay? And don't go anywhere, because you're going to be unpausing it rather soon. You're just going to pause it after the first pitch. Wait for me to catch up and call that first pitch. And as soon as you hear me call it, unpause your game. And now we should be synced up for the rest of the game, at least in theory. Give it a try. I promise you it'll be in your best interest. Okay. Are there any news and notes that are of a major importance? Doesn't look like it. Again, Sammy Basayo starting his rehab assignment. Definitely the biggest news that I can find. Going to be really, really nice to get Sammy's bat back in this lineup. I think it's going to make the construction of this lineup look a little bit better. Still need to figure out who's going to be batting leadoff on a regular basis. But for now, it looks like it's going to be Jackson Holliday. And Holliday is in the on-deck circle right now. Holliday, Alonso, and Gunnar Henderson. I'm excited. The Orioles, a chance to clinch this series here today. And that would set us up tomorrow, if we can do it, to basically have our cake and maybe eat it too, because if we win this one, 3 out of 4, to me, that is cake. If we can somehow sweep tomorrow, well, we get to eat the cake. That'd be nice. Folks, I'm trying to get this game full screen. And in doing that, what happened? You're not going to go full screen for me, are you? All right, well, NBC Peacock. The game is up. The quality looks good, but the screen's a little bit small. I hope I can call this game without too many mistakes. All right, folks, who's ready for Orioles baseball? Come on.
Orioles magic,
Let's play baseball here, folks. Happy Sunday to everybody. We are now in the latter half of August. By the way, we are sharing this Sunday together, at least for the next 43 minutes. It's 11:17 p.m. where I'm sitting right now. So for a couple of innings, let's enjoy Sunday together. Jackson Holliday, he is ready. He's got those rosy cheeks of his. He's in the batter's box. All right, Freddy Peralta is ready, and the first pitch of the ball game is up and away for ball one. There you go. There's your first pitch. Up and away. Holliday hitting .240 with 6 homers and 22 runs batted in. A swing and a miss makes it a ball and a strike. Pete Alonso on deck swinging a mallet. That one's up and away. 2 balls and a strike to Holliday. Folks, I feel like I'm looking a little bit green on the screen. I'm using a green screen, but I don't think I'm supposed to be green. Ah, God, that is nightmare fuel. Folks, Holliday with a fly ball to left center field. It's going to slice toward the left fielder, Simpson. He makes the catch, 1 away. Folks, I'm sorry. I have run into a giant batch of radiation. Let's see here. All right, that looks semi-natural. Yeah, that'll work. All right. 1 down. Here is Pete Alonso. Oh, and Alonso gets beamed on the first pitch. And Pete, what a professional. No reaction whatsoever. Just calmly takes off his protective gear and marches down the first base. This guy already banged up. Just got one up on the bicep. So the Orioles have a base runner here. A hit by pitch of Alonso, and here comes Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, Gunnar. Make Peralta and the Rays pay for hitting our polar bear. Swing and a miss on the first pitch by Henderson. Gunnar's average at .221, right back where it was about a week or so ago. But hopefully it's going to start climbing now. A swing and a miss. It's 0-2. I was going to say Peralta and Alonso probably saw a lot of each other in the National League. But before I could even say that, first pitch, he hit him. 0-2 to Gunnar, low and away. 1-2, and this is the first of, I hope, many bugles today. The 1-2, up and away. We got a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peralta from the belt. And the 2-2. That one is hit in the air foul, left side. And that gives me a first look at the attendance here today, and nowhere near as packed as it was last night. Very large crowd last night, 28,000 plus, which for this ballpark, that is a big night. Up and away, we got a full count to Gunner, folks. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Alonso will not be off on the pitch. Peralta, however, is thinking about it. He just threw over to first to check Alonso back. He's back standing. I think he was about 6 inches off the bag. The payoff pitch. Gunner to right. That ball's in the corner. That ball, get up. That ball is caught. What a catch. And Pete Alonso is going to get doubled up at first base. Unbelievable. Randy Velade just made a Gold Glove caliber catch, robbing Gunner of an RBI double or triple. He slammed into the wall after sticking his glove out and making a basket catch. Unbelievable. Just an unbelievable catch. There's really not much you can say. Gunner hit that ball just the way you would want him to. Alonso, again, I know with one out, I know you want to make sure, that ball gets down, but man, everybody thought that ball was down. Tough break, folks. That's how this game starts. It's a double play, line drive, deep fly ball, and Alonso doubled up at first base. We go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing. Rays are going to be coming up. Look at that catch. Really, really a hell of a catch. I'm so jealous. That's the kind of highlight I want to see one of our boys make. All right, we're underway, bottom of the first. Yandy Diaz looks at ball one. And the next one is a called strike. Just getting that upper inner corner, Rogers. Orioles wearing their standard road gray uniforms. Swing and a miss by Diaz, 1-2. And the Rays, for the first time this series, are wearing their standard current home whites. They had on a throwback jersey on Friday and a City Connect jersey last night. That's a foul ball, 1-2 on Diaz. Yandy is hitting .303. Here's a ball hit in the right. That is a base hit. My goodness. He can hit. Gives you no effort if he hits a ground ball in the infield, but he is a hitter. I tell you that. Opposite field knock by Diaz. Leadoff man on for the Rays. That has been a ongoing theme going back to the last series in Minnesota. Just a lot of leadoff men getting on base for the opposing team. Here's a swing and a miss by Jonathan Aranda, the Rays first baseman, hitting .287. And another swing and a miss on a challenge fastball by Rogers that had a whole lot of the plate. Rogers ahead 0-2. And the next pitch swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
And Aranda's a pretty good hitter. Trevor Rogers just made him look like an A-ball player right there. 3-pitch strikeout. Here's Junior Caminero. He gets under one. He hits it into left. Please stay in the yard. It will. He does get under it. That ball hit to left field. Caught by Beavers for out number 2. Nice one pitch out of the Rays' best hitter. That pitch was left out over the middle of the plate, but Caminero just did not barrel it up. And again, he's been struggling in this series. We might have caught him at the right time. 2 away. Here's a line drive to left. That's a base hit. Beavers cuts it off. Diaz is going to get up to third base. And behind him, going into second base with a double, is Velade. What a couple of minutes it's been for the Rays right fielder. A magnificent run-saving catch. And now a 2-out double to help his team on offense. Diaz finally decided to run hard and got first to third, proving that he can run. All right, we need to get this guy. Second and third, 2 down for Chandler Simpson. First pitch is a strike. I really need to get this out. A base hit would drive in a pair. This ball's hit to left. Hang up there. That's right to Beavers. All right, folks, exhale. Exhale. I tell you what, both teams in this inning could have scored. The Rays get 2 hits in this inning, including a double, but they leave 2 men in scoring position. So if you feel frustrated about what happened to us in the top half of the inning, I think it just got canceled out right there. Let's move on. Second inning, folks. No score in Tampa. All right, folks, we have just under 50 likes at the moment. Let's go ahead and get to that number and keep on trucking. We're well over 100 people here, so we got the numbers. Just a friendly reminder, you guys might have just forgotten. It's an early start to a ball game. You might be a little groggy. Oh, man, you got to read that description. Got some good stuff toward the bottom. Okay, let me take a look. I had his event up, but then I went to go look at my analytics. Oh, it looks like we might have had a rollover already today. 5720 on the odometer. I think the odometer just rolled over again. Did somebody mention that already? I think we just hit that number right now. Welcome in new subscribers. Okay, I've got the description right here. Toward the bottom, what's he saying? All right, there's the Cash App information. Oh, he's got info about his next broadcast. The nerve of this guy to put in this information about his next broadcast. Bro, just try to do the one that you're doing now. Oh, my God. All right, it is the top of the second inning. Christian Encarnacion Strand leading off for the Orioles. First pitch popped up. The catcher, Fortes, looking, and he's leaning into the crowd, but it's out of reach. A foul ball, strike 1 to In Cars. In Cars. In Cars. All right. Encarnacion Strand has a bomb of a home run in this series. Or was that in Minnesota? He does have a home run in this series, but was it in Minnesota that he hit that one? 460 feet. Anyway, this dude can rake. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on In Cars. It is a very crowded wild card race, but I mean, it's like the season started today, and there is a 40-game season, more or less, involving these 5 teams trying to be the best team over those final 39 games. We are right there with everybody else. If we're the best the rest of the way, we get in. If we're the second best, we don't. Here's Dylan Beavers. First pitch is a breaking ball outside for ball 1. Folks, show me your Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
I know it's Sunday, it's a holy day, but I still need to see your Beavers all the same. Beavers with a fly ball to center field. And DeLuca is waiting on it. He makes the catch. Quick out made by Beavers. Carl, the only Charm City bird watcher to get his beaver in the chat that time around. Folks, we're going to have to just get more beavers next time he gets up to the plate. That's simply not enough. You saw what the results. We're going to have to do better. Okay, it's Leody Taveras' turn. He takes up and away for ball 1. Bases empty, 2 down, no score in the top of the second. Here's a backdoor breaking ball for a strike. 1-1 on Taveras. Had a 2-out RBI knock yesterday, a couple of hits off lefties. His numbers are better from the right side. Or I'm sorry, from the left side, facing righties, which he's doing right now. And on 2-1 pitch, he fouls it back. 2-2 on Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Now I'm getting flooded with beavers. There's beavers all over the chat. 2-2 pitch. That's hit up the middle. Right to Walls, the shortstop, playing near the second base bag. He will throw out Leody, and the inning is over. The Orioles have had 1 base runner in the first 2 innings, and he was doubled off. So it's been the 6-batter minimum for Baltimore through the first 2 innings. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. All right, Charm City chat, I think it's time to officially say hello. Hello. Norman, hello. We have Rob Freeman here, Chawa, Johnny O, Mac Wilder, George Ford, Chilo, Michael Mertig, Carl Schaefer, and we have the Major, Seth Messersmith, Rising Rhino, of course. You little devil, you. Meowth is here. David in France checking in. David, are you feeling the Orioles magic, David? I've seen you've been attending a lot recently. Thought maybe you'd given up on the team. Hang in there, folks. Tank is here. Thank you very much for being here, Tank. B-Dub 410, Christopher Haas, Glenn McMouse. I was going to say McManus, but it's missing an N. Who else? It looks like the same folks just yapping away. LC-JQ7VN. That's the same model number of my laptop. All right, we're back underway. Johnny DeLuca looks at a called strike for the Rays in the bottom of the second. Brad M is here. Here's a swing and a miss. That changeup, half a foot outside. 0-2. Vanilla Spice, how are you today? I like your binoculars. They look fetching on you.
Nice binoculars.
Here's a fly ball to right center field. That one is going to be caught on the run by Taveras in the gap. He closed that one down nicely. Cowser and Taveras coming together in right center field. Taveras making the catch there. Joel is here. Here is Jorge Mateo. First pitch is fouled away. And I think that's about it. Orioles fan 79 says hello. Hello, Orioles fan 79. Rogers 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's your standard look at this roof of this dome. You know, they had to reconstruct the roof after it blew off in that storm a couple of years ago. You would have thought about maybe they would change the color of the roof to something other than off-white. You know, the same color the baseball is. Maybe make it a little easier to see the ball. This last pitch was fouled away, and not only was the ball fouled away, Mateo lost his bat as well. I think he's got a brand new bat. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count on Mateo. And after getting a new bat and getting back in the box, he needs a timeout. The new roof is way brighter. Well, that may be true. I don't know if you made it like the sky, if you made it like a light blue color, just something to give it a little more contrast. Maybe I'm nuts. This pitch is hit in the air to right. It's shallow. Going out is Holiday. Coming in is Taveras. He overruns it, comes back, and falls down, making the catch. Taveras probably battling that newly painted and brighter roof. Yeah, tell me about how well they did repainting the roof nice and bright. Taveras clearly having trouble tracking the baseball against that roof. 2 down, nobody on. Here's Nick Fortes. Up and away for ball 1. Fortes got into the game yesterday, pinch hitting for Liam Hicks. Hitting .268 with 4 homers, 29 driven in. One pitch is a little bit low. And the 2-1. There's a called strike. Deuces are wild. There are 2 out. There are 2 balls. There are 2 strikes. And we are in inning number 2. Pitch is low. We got a full count on Nick Fortes. Taylor Walls would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. That's swung on, fouled left side. Bouncing off the sidewall right to the third base coach of the Rays. Here's another 3-2 pitch. That one's fouled off. Long at bat going on now between Rogers and Fortes. Going to be at least 8 pitches here. Here's pitch number 8. That is outside, not close. It's a 2-out walk to the Rays catcher. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Taylor Walls. Switch hitter will bat right-handed. First pitch to Walls, right in there for a strike. Walls hitting just .220, has 2 home runs on the season, 28 driven in. Takes a pitch low to even up the count. We are still about an hour away from any other baseball game starting. 1-1 pitch. That's hit on the ground to third. Nice stop by Strand. Throw to first is on the money. Encarnacion Strand making a nice play to end the inning. Backhanded it, spun around, threw a strike over to Mayo. The inning is over. The Rays get a 2-out walk. He is left on base. We go to the third. Scoreless in St. Pete. In cars, do-do, do-do, do-do.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
57-10, congrats, Matt. I don't know what to tell you. I think somebody unsubscribed because it was at 57-20 like 10 minutes ago. Somebody subbed up and said, screw this. So if you're watching right now, I'm going to assume the next person to subscribe will get that odometer to roll over again to 57-20. You can pick up where somebody just left off. Somebody got off this train. Oh, well. It was nice while it lasted. Come on, folks, join in. People all over the world, join in. Let's start a love train. Love train. Someone roll it. Yeah, it's not going to count as a new rollover, though. If we get back to 57-20, that has already been, that occasion has already been marked. Okay, we're underway in the top of the third. It is Colton Cowser up. Cowser. Strike one. And a feeble swing on this pitch makes it 0-2. Come on, Cowser. We need better than that. Cowser currently hitting .214. He's got 10 homers. He's driven in 31. Oh, and 2 the count. And that pitch low and away. Here's the pitch. Outside after an 0-2 start to the at-bat. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peralta ready. 2-2. Cowser, swing and a miss. Down he goes. Second strikeout for Peralta. That pitch was middle. Belt high. Got to be able to at least foul that off. Come on, buddy. Kobe Mayo coming up. 1 out, nobody on. And he's late on that swing. Peralta sneaking that fastball by him. 0-1.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo this time gets into one to center field. That ball's going to move DeLuca all the way back to the track. It's about a 390-something foot out by Kobe Mayo. Just missed it. He was late on the first fastball. He got another one up, and he turned on it, but he just missed it. Two away for Joel Pozo.
Strike a pose. Strike a pose.
Get it? Pozo? Pose?
Strike a pose.
I'm trying, folks. It is 0-1 on Pozo, hitting .250 with a homer and 7 RBI. And this pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pozo's O's. I should say his name with a thicker Baltimore accent, shouldn't I? Folks, it's 2-1 on Pozo. Hey, Roo, Pozo's up. Come watch, hon. Here's a foul ball. 2-2 the count on Pozo. Base is empty, 2 down. And the 2-2 pitch from Peralta is hit to left. That is over the shortstop. That is a base hit for Pozo. 2-out single. Turn that lineup over.
Strike a pose. Strike a pose.
All right. Folks, our first hit of the ball game belongs to our number 9 hitting backup catcher, Joel Pozo. That gets Holiday up. And first pitch low and away to Holiday for ball 1. 1-0 is also up and away. Or wait, the first pitch was low and away, wasn't it? Okay, both pitches away. And I think in the first at-bat, if memory serves, Holiday didn't see anything in the inner half of the plate. Peralta working him away exclusively. That pitch is up and away, and Holiday goes the other way with it to left field. That ball will get about 10 feet shy of the track and caught by Chandler Simpson to end the inning. Folks, so far it's been the pitchers doing most of the job out there. Orioles have 1 hit. First hit of the ball game. Through 3 innings, just 1 hit and a walk. And just 1 batter over the minimum. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, no score. We can't let Freddy Peralta shut us down. All right, so what's going on? Rhino, did you leave? You told me there was some more good stuff here in this description near the end. For fans, by fans, all heart, all action. Actually, there was a clip of his I wanted to queue up for everybody to hear periodically a little bit later, if I can find it. This guy. This frickin' guy. Let me... Folks, stand by while I look for something stupid. What was the name of that episode? Ah, yes. This is the one. And it was about 45 minutes in. Somewhere around here.
And that's going on a couple of channels.
Oh, no. The lady sideline reporter for NBC is interviewing Craig Albanese, and she's about 6 inches taller. All right. What's he saying?
Channels. That's going on a couple of channels. There are 4
Yeah, this is where he talks about how other channels are. Yeah. We'll get into that during a break. First pitch here in the bottom of the third is a called strike to Yandy Diaz. The Rays have the top of the order up. Swung on, hit to third. Nice stop by Strand. Throw to first. A little bit off the bag, but Mayo able to apply a tag. And again, Diaz, if it's not out of the infield, he's just not going to run that hard. That ball nearly ate up Strand, but he was able to corral that one. And once he straightened himself up, made a nice throw. Well, it was a little off the bag, but nice enough. This ball's hit down the left field corner by Aranda. That one will get into the crowd foul for strike one. Albanese is smooth with the ladies. I'm not sure about that. There's a called strike at the knees on the inside corner. 0-2 to Aranda. He struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. He's in danger of doing it again. That one's off the plate outside. 1-2. One-two offering. That ball is lifted out to deep center field, but we've got room. Cowser, not as deep as I had thought off the bat, makes the catch 15 to 20 feet in front of the track and straightaway center. Medium deep fly ball to center field, I'd say. 2 down, nobody on. Here is Junior Caminero. And a first pitch right down the middle for strike one. Hey, there's Albie in a baseball card photo looking portrait there in a Rays uniform. Albanese is starting to get that classic baseball manager leathery neck. You only get that if you're around baseball for a few decades. Another bat getting away here. Caminero lost his bat on the swing. Landed over by the Oriole dugout. Mateo lost a bat over there an inning or two ago. What's going on? That's a lethal weapon you're holding. Be careful. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Caminero. Foul tip. See you later. Folks, This inning is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
All right, where are we?
I was out of sync for 5 days.
Yeah. Sniff.
My wife, you're right, Smitty. My wife is my best friend.
Is she?
She's the giver of the best set of advice I've ever had. Ever.
All right, let me listen in on this. I'm going to hear something good.
I just have to quit being stubborn.
Yes.
There, I said it. I'll say it loudly. I got to quit being stubborn. Because her advice is the best. You guys have been the best in your support of everything that I've done and everything.
You guys have been the... Dude, this is the second time I've viewed this video. This video came out 2 years ago. It has 9 views. 9... What guys are you thinking? Nobody has seen this.
That I'm going to do with Snowman Multimedia. I sit here in my office.
Yeah.
Some nights I crank out a lot of work.
What work?
And some nights I just sit here and I just veg out and I watch videos. Then I go to bed.
Now,
I curl up with my wife and I watch more.
I'm going to assume the latter, those nights are a lot more common than the grinding out a hard night's work night. The vegging out and watching videos on your computer. That sounds a little more believable.
I think.
All right, we'll get back to that later. Pete Alonso, you're up, buddy. First pitch, swing and a miss. Alonso got hit by a pitch on the first pitch he got in his first at-bat. That's upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A polar bear stirs.
Oh, they're going to listen here, Rob. They're going to listen here. Low and away, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 to Pete Alonso. Pitch, low and away, 3-1. Hitters count. Come on. I would like to get a run on the board. I called Pete Alonso's home run yesterday. And when I say I called it, I don't mean play-by-play called it. I mean I called a shot. If you were here for it, you can confirm that I indeed called his shot. Pete Alonso just drew a walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I even called out Tavares' 2-out hit. When he started that at bat, I'm like, this guy, if he does one thing well, it's getting a hit and driving in a run with 2 down. He did that too. That's amazing, the kind of things you can pick up watching a team when you watch every single damn pitch. Here is Gunnar Henderson, folks. And he checks his swing. That is a called strike. Tough pitch up and away in the zone. I guess I missed the first pitch because the count is a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is letter high for ball 2.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Two and 1, the pitch. Gunnar with a huge hack and a miss. 2-2 the count. Gunnar had hit a ball hard into the right field corner all the way near the wall. And the Rays right fielder made an unbelievable catch. Alonso was on first like he is now. He was doubled off. Hoping we can come up with a better outcome here. That pitch up and away. Full count to Gunnar. And the payoff pitch by Peralta. Catcher setting up low and in. Peralta holding the ball forever. Here it is. And Gunnar gets to it low and in. That ball's hit to right center. It's caught. DeLuca with a running catch to his left to a ball hit in right center field. And again, this Angel outfield. Velade, I don't think is as fast as DeLuca, and you got Mullins not playing, but yesterday's outfield defense had a crazy amount of speed, covering a lot of ground. Swing and a miss here by Encarnacion Strand. One out, runner at first. Up and in with a fastball from Peralta makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. Strand's average right now at 250 with his OPS just under 800. That pitch is high. 2 balls and a strike. I think Peralta's on 52 pitches. The score bug for the NBC Peacock, along with my inability to go full screen. That pitch count number is extremely small. Swing and a miss, 2-2 the count. It's a good test for my vision. Can I read that number? I believe it says 53. Yep, a much smaller turnout today. In fact, the entire upper deck of Tropicana Field is closed. Here's a ground ball, diving stop at third base. Caminero goes to second for 1, and the relay to first will be late. Caminero robbing a potential hit here from Encarnacion Strand and nearly pulled off 2 outs. It'll go down as a fielder's choice. And Dylan Beavers is up with a runner at first, 2 down. Beavers fouls it away. Folks, last time we were a little bit late. Hurry up and show me your Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Make it snappy. Oh, 1 pitch. That is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm having beaver fever, folks. I got beaver fever. You got beaver fever. We got beaver fever. We're in love. That pitch is low. 2-1 the count. There's a deep cut for you. Two and one. Come on, Beavers. Pitch. That ball's hit out to right. It will be caught right on the edge of the warning track. Warning track power from the Orioles today. They've had 3 or 4 balls hit about 360 to 380 feet or so to various parts of the outfield. But nothing is getting down or out. We're just making outs. Folks, we are through 3.5 innings. There is still no score in Tampa. Now, we're about to get into the real meat and potatoes of this guy's observations. Let's tune in.
I think during those times, I have to take a breather.
Take a breather. From what?
During those,
take a breather from what? You're streaming play-by-play from a table in your house. If you weren't doing that, you'd probably be sitting in the same chair looking at the same computer, just goofing off on some random website. What work are you talking about?
Most times I have to take a breather.
A breather.
And thank you, Smitty, for subscribing.
What are you, deep sea diving? Are you getting the bends?
Much appreciated. During those times, I have to remember to take a breather. I mean, there are days where it hits me that I know I have to take a breather. I know it logically, but it won't hit me until it hits me physically.
I hate when
this is one of those nights where I just need to just veg out.
Yeah. I need to.
You know, I'm going to knock this and possibly another chapter out at the top of the 9 o'clock hour before a couple of my friends go on YouTube tonight. I got a special chapter planned tomorrow at 7 o'clock talking about the impact of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh, wait, that never happened.
And that's going on a couple of channels. Going on a couple of channels. There are 4 different channels that I want to have monetized within 2 years. And I know the work is.
Okay, folks, so we'll get back to the delusions in a minute. We are underway here in the bottom of the 4th. Randy Velarde, the batter. First pitch is a strike. And a swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 on Velarde. I might be pronouncing his name a little bit wrong, but I like to. That pitch, well, they had a replay of that catch he made, and they cut back late. I don't know what that pitch was. Was it ball 1? They're still showing a count of 0-2. That pitch definitely missed. Scoreboard reads 1 ball, 2 strikes. Velarde singled back in the first inning. Check swing. He went around. Strike 2. The 2-2. That ball's hit hard to center field. Left center. Going back. Still going back. That ball is gone. That ball just cleared the wall, just to the left of straightaway center field, and the Rays have taken a lead here, 1-0. What a game for Velarde here in the first few innings. He's made a catch that robbed us of a run, and now he gets the Rays on the board with a home run. That's just the 13th home run of the season given up by Rogers. And lucky for us, I suppose, if there's anything to feel good about, it's a solo shot. That ball was on the outer half of the plate. It was kind of middle up, though. 2-0 the count on Chandler Simpson. Base is empty, nobody out. 1-0 Rays. There's a called strike. 2-1. Oh, boy. Here come the expected comments. It's just like clockwork. When we're winning, we don't get any positive comments. The second we go down a run, somebody just loves to start those comments rolling in. Set your watch to it, folks. Full count to Simpson. Here's a ground ball hit softly to Gunnar. He's charging, he's throwing, and he gets Simpson by half a step. Man, that dude's quick. No time to waste on a ground ball hit by Simpson. One away. Here is DeLuca. Swung on and missed. First pitch. A home run is coming. I hope we get one back. There's a foul ball. 0-2 on DeLuca. Rogers comes back 0-2 and swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Third strikeout for Rogers. 2 down. Folks, we are 1 like away from 100. What do you say? Just one person out of the over 200 people here right now. Hit the thumbs up and we get to triple digits. Here's Jorge Mateo, first pitch outside for ball 1. That ball hit hard by Mateo, but he's out in front of it. That ball had home run distance, but it is foul in the left field corner. Hey, we got over 100. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Here's a pop-up, shallow center. And Cowser will make the catch. And you can see him looking at that roof and shaking his head going, why the hell is the roof the same color as the baseball? You can see him say that without him saying it. Folks, the inning is over. The Rays have taken a lead on a solo home run by Velade. Time for the offense to get going. We go to the 5th. 1-0 Rays. All right. All right, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here.
It's real. I know the struggle is real.
Struggle's real.
I also know I'm physically disabled, but mentally I'm not unable.
Okay.
I'm not incapable of doing this.
Then what's holding you back?
Friend of mine, Don Wadowitz, told me to speak a ridiculous goal and then go after it.
How ridiculous?
There are 4 different channels I want to get monetized, and I don't mean just with thousands of subscribers either. I'm talking millions.
You want 4 different channels, each with millions of subscribers. Okay. Maybe focus on one channel with like 10,000 first. I don't know, just a little bit of advice.
Which leads me to a point of frustration.
Yes.
That I know everyone that's tuned in can feel.
Talk to me. How
many times have you had an idea, especially since the boom of YouTube in 2009, that you wanted to take to YouTube, especially lately, and
which is it? Since 2009 or lately?
Make it pay off.
All right.
But didn't realize the blueprint, the thumbnails, and all the kinds of work that you have to put in. Meanwhile, some people can just pop out of nowhere, try to
what? What? Do what
copy.
Copy?
That's the best way I can put it. Copy what you do. And that's a horrible.
So let me get this straight. You're saying you're not finding the success that you feel entitled to because of all of your experience, but all these other people are copying what you're doing, but they're succeeding? If they're doing what you're doing and it's working for them, why isn't it working for you? Folks, we're back underway. Strike 1 to Leody Taveras and a changeup from Peralta fouled away. It is 0-2. Man, this guy. Make it make sense, my friend. Taveras grounded out back in the 2nd inning. Here's a ball hit left side. It's going to slice into the crowd foul. Still 0-2. Oh, you can't tell the difference, surely, between my voice and his? It is so similar. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Taveras will lead off, and it'll be Cowser and Mayo to follow. We are looking for offense. Please. 1-2. That ball is hit hard but foul. Taveras out in front of a ball that goes deep down the right field corner. And a nice catch made by a Rays fan. I'd give you a contract, buddy, but you're not an Oriole fan. 1-2 pitch. Up and in, 2-2. Oh, Steve Duke. Wait till he gets going. You haven't heard anything yet. Check swing. He did not go. The appeal, no, he did not. Full count on Taveras. I know I need to learn more from him. That's why I'm listening. I'm learning as I'm streaming. He's teaching me as I go. Yeah, make it make sense. Somehow other people are just popping up, copying him. Okay. That's ball 4 outside. Folks, we've got a leadoff walk. Just what the doctor ordered.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Oriole fans, hear me now and believe me later. It is time to rally. Colton Cowser, first pitch. That's a strike. Belt high on the outer half of the plate. Come on, Cowser. And Cowser, tuck that necklace in. It's flopping around all over the place. Check swing. That pitch is high. Late appeal by the catcher. No swing. 1-1 the count. Matt, you can become an F1 driver, but don't be one of these Johnny-come-lately F1 drivers that just pops up out of nowhere and starts winning races. How dare you? The milkman cometh. I just hope he doesn't have to pay the troll toll. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into that bull's hole. Soul. Huh? What? There's a strike. 1-2 to Cowser. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume about 20% of the listening audience right now are fans of the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and know exactly the reference I'm making. 1-2 to Cowser. The pitch. He reaches out and fouls it away. Still 1-2. Dayman. Ah. Fighter of the night, man. Ah. Champion of the sun. Here's the pitch. Cowser, another ball to left. That one might be playable. That one will be playable. On the warning track in the left field corner, Simpson with the catch and a tag by Taveras from first. He will make it to second base. Look at the Orioles. Giving the Rays a taste of their own medicine. They pick up an extra base here. Nice heads-up base running by Taveras to get in a scoring position. With one down, a couple of chances to drive in the tying run. Here's Kobe Mayo. You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. A day man.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Ah. Fighter of the night man. Ball 1 to Kobe Mayo. Come on, folks. I told you we're going to rally. Pitch. Inside. 2-0. Matt has changed his mind. He now is going to be a rock star and sell out stadiums. 1 million people at a time. The 2-0 to Mayo. Inside, ball 3. Come on. Runner at second, 1 out. The pitch. Inside, 4-pitch walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, folks, I think it's time to go to a friend. You know the deal. Stand by, please. Pitching coach out to talk to Peralta. Let's rock. The hat is here. And the Rays have activity in their bullpen. Peralta is only in the 5th inning with 1 out, has not given up a run. But the lefty Garrett Clevenger is getting loose in the Rays bullpen. What is it, 75 pitches right now for Peralta? All right, folks, let's tie it up, if not more. Please. Kobe Mayo, or who is up? Joel Pozo's up. Mayo at first after the walk. Pozo with a ball hit to short, and they're going to double off Taveras at second base. Unbelievable. A line drive to Walls, and he instantly flips it to second to get the force Taveras off the bag. Unbelievable. And I mean, they just got Taveras. He was only a step and a half off the bag. Second baseman over to cover. Damn these Rays. That is really good defense. And that really sucks for us. Oh, wait a minute. Taveras might have his hand in there. Taveras might have gotten back in time. And it looks like the Orioles are going to challenge right now. The runner is safe. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. I hear you. No, he is safe. All right. I got you. Hang in there, folks. Oh, wait. Did he start his White Sox game? He did. It's in countdown clock mode. Okay. He is going to try to call a ball game. Here comes the manager, and I think Kevin Cash is about to take Peralta out of the ball game. And that's it. Folks, we have not scored off of Peralta. I think we'll be happy to see him go. The top of the order up now for the Orioles. Holiday due up, and they're going to go to a lefty with Holiday and Gunnar, 2 of the next 3 batters. Rays are treating this like a playoff elimination game. They really are. But I'm never going to sit here and challenge Kevin Cash's managerial skills. I think he's one of the best guys in the game. This guy's collected a lot of wins with very little resources around him. But Peralta's out of the game. I don't think we should feel bad about that. I think we should be feeling pretty good. 2 outs in the 5th inning. The Orioles have runners at first and second. It'll be Holiday versus Clevenger here in a minute. We have about 250 people here right now. Folks, did you know that more than half of the room has yet to hit that like button? More than half of you. We got to do better. We got well over 300 likes in the game yesterday. And, I would love to take my foot off the gas and just sit back, relax, and let you guys take care of the business here. But I do have to prod you guys a little bit. Part of the YouTube live stream experience. Got to get those like numbers up. Please, just take a moment. We've got a break in the ball game. Tap the thumbs up. We can get these likes to 250 or 150 at least in no time. No time at all. And I thank you in advance for helping out with that gesture. Okay, here we go. Holiday is going to try to get a big 2-out hit off a lefty. The Orioles down a run. The inning we thought was over, but Tavares safe at second base. He is the tying run at the moment. The pitch to Holiday is a ground ball foul on the first base side. Clevenger has a ERA of 3.75. He's appeared in 43 games before today. He's actually been more effective against righties than lefties, according to his numbers. Holiday with a swing and a miss on a sinker, middle up. It is 0-2. Why are likes so gosh darn important? It's the same thing as, like, say, why a positive Yelp review is important to a restaurant. It's not necessarily one individual's Yelp comment that makes or breaks a restaurant, but you add them all together. Here's a ball hit up the middle. That is a base hit. That is a base hit. Send Tavares home. This ball game is tied. A big 2-out RBI single off the lefty reliever. The Rays try to play matchup. They pull the starter. They bring in Clevenger specifically to get Holiday out. They don't. We're tied. 1-1 ball game.
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Break out.
That's what I'm talking about. And here comes the polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
Pete Alonso. Since May 31st, Alonso's hitting .294. Did you know that? With an OPS well over 900. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch. In on the hands, and he fouled it away. All right. I don't think Kevin Cash wanted Clevenger to have to pitch to Alonso, but that's the risk he took. He was expecting to get Holiday out. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one on the outer part of the plate and breaking away. And Alonso going to adjust the batting gloves and step out of the box after falling behind 0-2. This at-bat is not over, Pete. Come on, hang in there, buddy. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 0-2 to Alonso. Outside. Despite DHing today, Alonso still got some dirt on the uniform. This guy's a gamer. The 1-2 pitch. Alonso, line drive. Base hit down the left field corner. That's going to at least give us the lead. Mayo crosses the plate. Here comes the throw. And Holiday scores as well. It's a 2-out, 2-run double by the Polar Bear. And the Orioles lead it 3-1. Folks, splash it up. Oh, doctor!
Ho, ho, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Oh, what a beautiful rally. And this ball's to right center. That ball's... What a diving catch made by DeLuca. Gunnar Henderson has just been robbed for the second time today by the second different outfielder of the Rays. DeLuca fully laying out to his left. And a Gunnar robbed twice of extra bases and RBI. Wow. Folks, what a ball game we got. What a series this has been. The Orioles, though, are ahead. Halfway through this game, we got a chance to hold on and go 3 for 3 against the Rays. Let's go. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Orioles. Folks, magic. It's all over the place. I mean, I did put on the hat for that inning, did I not? Never doubt the hat. All right. That's the main lesson here, folks. Never doubt the hat. Something magic happens. You can feel it in the air. It's the magic of Orioles baseball. Wow. So they pulled Peralta, they went to Clevenger, and that did not work. Very, very, very happy about that. A big 2-out hit by Holiday. And then Pete. Oh, Pete. Pete Alonso. Hey, Mets fans, what the hell were you guys thinking letting this guy walk? All that money you guys spend on payroll, and you didn't want to give this guy his just what he's owed? I mean, it's okay. All right, Nick Fortes is at the plate. We're in the bottom of the 5th, and it's a 1-1 count after that pitch was low by Rogers. Rogers is on 62 pitches. Hit hard to left. That ball is going to be caught. A line drive right to Dylan Beavers, 1 away. All right. It's the magic of Orioles baseball. Hey, we just get 150 likes. Thanks, everybody.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Taylor Walls. Here's a ball hit up the middle. That's a base hit. First pitch swinging. Taylor Walls, the number 9 hitter, is on with a 1-out single. Here comes the top of the order. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's Yandy Diaz. He gets a first pitch, looked like a sweeper there from Rogers for strike 1. By the way, Rogers, let's give him a nod.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Ground ball to Gunner. Gunner goes to second for one. Holiday to first. That will be a little bit late. Most batters, I would not have even thought of a double play possibility because this ball was hit too soft. But Diaz, being the runner that he is, I thought we might have had a shot, and we nearly did. But that throw was high from Holiday and probably would have been late. It'll be a fielder's choice. 2 out with Yandy Diaz at first. And Jonathan Aranda coming up. The odometer is back. All right, well, no need to acknowledge that we're back to where we were 2 hours ago. Forever forward. We need to get it to 57:30. That's the idea. But appreciate it, Brad. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, we got an 0-1 count to Aranda. The pitch outside. 1-1. Brian Roberts is sitting in with this NBC Peacock crew. I guess that's why he was working on his tan. 1-1. First, a throw over to first, and not sure why. Yandy Diaz almost standing on the base when that ball was thrown over there. Pitch. Pop foul by Aranda. 2 strikes and 2 out. Folks, 1 more out. Let's get out of this inning. Come on. Folks, those other games around the league are just about to get started now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That is off the plate, 2-2. Top of the first, Atlanta is hosting the Diamondbacks. Pittsburgh's hosting Boston. Toronto hosting the Yankees. And in a rain delay yet to start, Cleveland. That's the game we're going to monitor the most, I guess. Oh, Toronto as well. Cleveland is hosting the Padres. Rain delay before that one starts. 2-2 to Jonathan Aranda. That's it for your out-of-town scoreboard. Everything just starting. 3 games. Top of the first, no score. And the fourth one, rain delay. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch. Fouled off to the left. Do. Now that song's in my head. Come on, I want to just get on a roll against the toughest teams. That's really going to make me happy. Come on. Let's win this game. We are waiting on the 2-2. Here it is. Outside, a slider. No, that's a cutter. Okay. Full count. That pitch missed by a bunch. Runner at first will be off on this 3-2 pitch and 2 down. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Come on.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Ooh, a storm is threatening my very life today. If I don't get some shelter, oh, I'm gonna fade away. Whoa, children, yeah. It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away. Come on, folks. I see people talking about my Rolling Stone shirt. Come on. Let's frickin' go. Rape! Murder! Yeah! It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away. Yeah, I'm in a mood. I can get away with it, folks. It's barely after midnight over here. It's early. If I'm going to act like a maniac, now's the time. I say love, sister, yeah. It's just a kiss away. It's just a kiss away. Oh, wait, let's go back. Our buddy's now live calling a ball game.
Plate umpire. And I forgot I wrote this in the book.
Did
and
you?
I was gonna learn to do what I usually do, and that's keep a scorebook.
I was going to learn to do what I usually do, and that's keep a scorebook. I'm going to learn to do what I usually do. That'd be like me saying, I'm going to learn how to drive a car. I drive it every day to work, but today I'm going to learn how to do it. Can this guy say anything that makes any sense at all? Is it possible to not contradict yourself ever? Folks, we're underway. It is the top of the sixth, and Encarnacion Strand at the plate. The count is 1-0. Pete Alonso in this series is now 6 for 11 with 6 runs batted in. Okay. Clevenger. Oh, no, it's a new lefty on the mound. Steven Matz, who started game 1. Lefty specialist is on the mound here in the 8th inning, pitching to Strand. And the 2-0 is a strike. Folks. Oh, let's not bring up the landlady. By the way, she's the house lady. House lady. If you called her a landlady, she would probably castrate you. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's a line drive right to third base. Caught by Caminero. 1 down. Folks, keep the likes a-coming. We're on the road to 200. We got 260-something people here. No excuses. No excuses that I know. Yeah, I'll just break out some Lane Staley. Here's a ball hit over the mound to shortstop. Walls has it over to first in time. And that is a quick out made by Colton Cowser. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. All right, 2 away for Leote, and a curveball for strike 1.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Oh, is that Beavers? I'm sorry. Here's a liner into right center field. That's a base hit. Cut off in the gap by Vlade. Taveras will hold at first with a 2-out single. Sorry about that. Who did I even say it was? Cowser, right. Sorry. Yeah, Cowser's coming up right now. My mistake. 2 down, runner at first for the milkman. Cowser's 0 for 2. And looks at a called strike. What is he saying? I'm going to start doing what I used to always... I'm going to learn to start doing what I used to always do. He says these things that... they break your brain trying to figure out what he even means. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count on Cowser. He's just an amazing person. I randomly choose a clip and I don't have to wait 2 minutes until I hear something so ridiculous. Here's a swing and a foul tip at the plate. Cowser will hang in there with a count of a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, she would evict you, Matt. She would travel halfway around the world to throw you out of your house. Cowser lifts off to right. Can it travel? Will it go? That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! The milkman delivers. A 2-run shot to right. Make it 5-1. The cow jumped over the moon.
Ho, 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 it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Break out.
Off a lefty as well. Off a lefty as well. Mayo fouls it away. He's quickly in an 0-2 hole. Folks, come on. There is electricity in the Oriole dugout right now, folks. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Folks, why not us? Why not us?
Do you believe in me?
Nobody else seems to want to take this last wild card spot. We've been futzing around for 4 months and a half. You will rue the day. Here's a ball hitting the center field. It's dropping. It's down for a base hit. Kobe Mayo didn't square it up, but lifted it over the infield, dropped it in front of the outfield for a 2-out knock. Mayo is aboard. Come on, folks. All right. Anybody else see the blood vessels popping out of my head? I believe Joel Pozo is going to challenge this first pitch called strike. And he is correct. In fact, that pitch missed by a... That was called a strike? Look where this pitch is. Wow. Terrible call by the ump. And this one's outside. At least I hope so. 2-0 to Pozo.
Strike a pose. Strike a pose.
Yeah, that's when you challenge on a first pitch. That is definitely allowed. Any time of the ball game. If they miss that bad, yes, challenge. 3-0 to Pozo. Pitch. Taking all the way for strike one. The Orioles have 2 more runs in. They've scored 5 in the past 2 innings to take a 5-1 lead. Runner at first, 2 down. And the 3-1 is fouled away. Full count. Runner will be off on the next pitch. Strike a pose. Ooh, you've got to let your body move to the music. Fouled straight back, still full count. Madonna likes to vogue. This other YouTuber, he likes to be vague. Come on, get vague. Let your excuses fly out like nonsense. Come on, get vague. All right, Pozo is still up there with a full count. Here comes another 3-2. That is ball 4. Pozo, take your base, buddy. What an at-bat.
Strike a pose.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
BW, I'm sorry, but I strongly believe you shouldn't change your shirt. I don't care if I smell it through the computer or on a Rolling Stone. Tell me, how does it feel? Yeah, how does it feel to be on your own? Like a complete unknown. Like a rolling stone. Hey, folks, we got a 0-2 count on Jackson Holiday. 2 down, first and second. The pitch, that is high. 1-2 the count. With no direction home. Sorry. This ball's hit to right center. That's deep. That ball's down. It's going to score 2. Mayo crosses the plate. Here's the relay home. It is not in time. 2 more runs in. 2-run double by Holiday. 7-1 Baltimore. Come on, people. Folks, I've got a full-fledged chub right now.
Ho, ho, it's magic. You know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Oh, it's just the right amount of information. Come on. And yes, Joel Pozo, the catcher, running around from first base and a nice slide there to avoid the tag. They are looking at it right now. I don't see what's wrong here. That looks good to me. Folks, how about this series so far? A couple of 1-run nail biters. And now suddenly the Orioles up by half a dozen here in Game 3. Tampa is challenging the play at the plate. And they are still looking at it, which I don't like. If for some reason this gets overturned, we're still up 6-1, and it would end the inning. Call is confirmed. Runner is safe. And, folks, there is joy in Mudville right now. The Orioles lead it 7-1. Folks. Yes. Something magic happens.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Oh, boy, is this great! It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Come on. Has this team turned a corner? I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? I guess we just haven't been playing the kind of competition we needed. Give me more Rays. And bring on the damn Yankees while you're at it. Come on. Let's go. I've had enough of being down and out. I've had enough of being mediocre, inconsistent, floundering, waffling. Enough of that shit. Let's win, baby. Down the stretch we come. Come on. Let's go. I need a lucky. Folks. This is not for the faint of heart. This here sport of baseball. And this is why a pennant race is the greatest thing ever come up with by mankind. Because I tell you what, a season like this that the Orioles have had, if we somehow find a way to October, what a storyline. Long way to go. The odds are still probably very much against us because we still have to be the best of 5 other teams trying to do the same thing. We got a 2-0 count right now with Pete Alonso at the plate. New pitcher on is Joe Boyle. There's a strike. 2-1 on Pete. Holiday's at second base. 2 out in the inning. The Orioles have scored now in the last 2 innings. 3 in the 5th and 4 here in the 6th. 2-1 pitch is a low strike to even up the count at 2-2.
A polar bear stirs.
We're in the pennant race. Come on. A win today would get us back to 2 games under 500, which is as close as we've been to getting to 500 since the start of the season, very early on. I guess it was at the end of the first month that we hit a bit of a losing skid. And once we fell more than 2 games under, we have not been that close since. Well, we got back to 2 games, about a week or so ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. But that's as close as we've gotten. 3-2 pitch to Alonso, fouled away. Full count still with 2 down and Holiday at second base. My, oh my. Oh, forgot to take it back over here. Here we go. Payoff pitch again, fouled away by Alonso. I guess we need a bugle at this point. Eight pitch at bat so far for Alonso. Here comes another 3-2 from Boyle. That's sprayed foul off to the left. Nice stop over there by that ball boy whose job it is to protect the bullpen area. He was ready for that ball. Nice job. Nearly bounced up and hit him in the cojones, but he took care of it. Another 3-2. That is low and away. It's a walk to Alonso.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
This inning continues. The Orioles, I believe, have batted around at this point. Let's see. 4 runs in. 2 outs. That's 6. 2 runners on base. That's 7. That's 8. And coming up to bat, number 9. Gunnar Henderson's at the plate. The Orioles have batted around. Gunnar lined out, unluckily, on a diving catch to deep center field. He has been robbed of extra bases twice today. He wants to get in on the action. He's 0 for 3. Hopefully the way the team's rallying around Gunnar and Gunnar looking a little better lately. Our heads are on straight right now. 2-0 to Henderson, folks. 2-0. It's okay, Gunnar. You can... 3 balls, no strikes. Boyle is maybe a little trepidation there, throwing a strike to Gunnar. If he doesn't, it's going to load the bases. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outer edge. Come on, folks. The 3-1. Gunnar with a pitch up and in, fouls it back. The count is full and both runners will be off on the pitch. Crowd's making noise on the Tampa side, down 6. I guess some scoreboard announcement got them to do that. I can't imagine that was organic. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on base, 4 runs in. The pitch fouled away. We will do it again. Now the race is on. What will finish first? This at bat or this lucky? The answer is this lucky. Because it's over. Here's the 3-2. Gunnar. Line foul over toward the Rays bullpen. Now where's the ball boy on that side? Nobody was there to protect that line drive. It was hit to the same area to the opposite bullpen. But nobody there to stop it. Another 3-2 coming. The pitch. Fouled again. It's fouled again. Man, some quality at-bats today from the Orioles. Gunnar's about to see his 9th pitch. It's the 50th pitch of the inning by Rays pitching. And this one is fouled back. We're going to get 51. A 50-plus pitch inning for these Rays. Man, oh, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. I mean, Boyle, I'm thinking they want to be out there for more than 1 inning. But they're going to have to eat into that bullpen more, and that's going to hurt them tomorrow. That is going to be challenged. That is ball 4. I don't know what the Rays are thinking. That was outside by at least the length of the baseball. And it is ball 4. Folks, Gunnar Henderson walks. That is an 1 7/10 inches outside. We got the bases loaded. Bases loaded. Yeah, that was a please end the inning with this challenge. That was desperation right there, folks. Desperation. Mound meeting for the Rays. Take your time. We're in no hurry.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Encarnacion Strand will be due up next. Folks, we do have this 3, 4, 5 spots in the lineup currently hitless today. Gunnar, Encarnacion Strand, and Beavers have combined to go 0 for 9. But, of course, Gunnar, 2 of those 3 outs he made. Very unlucky. It is ball 1 to Encarnacion Strand with the bases loaded. And that is on the inside edge for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, we are 19 likes away from 200. We got 300 people here. What do you say? There's a front door slider, belt high, for strike 2. Just take a moment, please, if you haven't already, and hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We are close to 200 likes, and we got more than 100 people here that can help get it done. 1-2 pitch. Hit to the left side, and that is a fair ball. Past the third baseman, all the way down the left field corner. Alonso scores. Here comes another run. 2 more runs in. Or did 3 come in? Did that clear the bases? It is a 3-run double for Christian Encarnacion Strand. It is 10-1. Am I dreaming? Is this real life?
Ho, ho, it's magic, you know. It's magic.
Beavers with a strike 1. I can't believe it.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Wow. What a statement. 10 runs now on just 8 hits. 7 runs in the inning. Here's Beavers up for the second time. He's in jeopardy of making 2 outs in the inning. You don't want to be that guy. That is a strike on the outside edge. It is 1-2. Folks, show me your Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
One and two the count. Pitch called strike 3, and the inning finally ends. And the Rays, I think, threw about 60 pitches in this inning, folks. Absolutely pummeled. The Orioles offense have put up 10 runs in the last 2 frames, 7 in this inning alone. They lead it 10-1 going into the bottom of the 6th. Holy cow. Are we allowed to just sit back and soak this in without anxiety? Can we just not have any anxiety for a little bit? Can we do that? Maybe it's too early. Give me another inning. Give me another inning. And then maybe I can relax. My goodness, folks. I'm so happy right now. Okay, we have some scores to update you with now, as a few more games have started around the league. So here we go. Bottom of the 3rd inning in Atlanta, scoreless between the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Pirates have taken a 2-0 lead over Boston in Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 2nd. Scoreless between the Blue Jays and the Yankees in Toronto. That's top of the 3rd. Detroit ahead of Chicago, the White Sox, 3-0 at Comerica Park in the bottom of the 2nd. Scoreless between the Marlins and Reds. Who cares? That game in Cleveland is still yet to start. Rain delay. Padres and Guardians waiting to go. Nationals have taken an early 1-0 lead on the Mets. That's in the bottom of the 2nd in Queens. Starting up in a minute, this very minute, the Phillies are in Minneapolis playing the Twins. We'll be rooting the Phillies on today. Cubs are hosting the Cardinals later. Giants will have the Rockies. Athletics will host the Rangers. Go Athletics. Angels will have the Royals. Dodgers hosting the Brewers. And tonight's Sunday night game is Houston hosting Seattle. All right. It is already a 1-1 count on Junior Caminero. Trevor Rogers has thrown First pitch strikes to 17 of the first 21 batters, or 17 of the 21 batters he has faced so far today. Foul ball. It is 1-2 to Caminero, who was 0 for 2 today. And I think he might have at most one hit in this series. Pitch is high, 2-2, the count. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Swing and a miss, and down goes Caminero. Man, he is struggling. Good for us.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
First out of the 7th inning. You can start counting the outs. Or wait a minute. We're still in the 6th. Never mind. I am getting ahead of myself. Give me one more inning to feel relaxed. Here's Randy Velarde. He's had a big day. I'm sorry, Ryan Velarde. Have I been calling him Randy? I think I'm thinking of Randy Velarde, which is why I want to say Velarde. I'm old, people. Randy Velarde. Remember him? Ryan Velarde has a count of a ball and a strike. And a pitch up and in to make it ball 2. Matt is riding in Knight Rider. He's drinking a glass of milk. He's eating a Diablo sandwich with mayo with a side of spinach and shooting off his guns while being chased by a polar bear. Wow, Matt. It's just another day in the life of Hunter S. Thompson. Two-two pitch. That's low for ball 3. Yeah, while on holiday. Payoff pitch. That ball is going to be hit into center field, and that ball is going to be cut off by Cowser. And the throw towards, where is that throw? That is a terrible throw by Cowser. Wow. That was embarrassing. Velarde will have another extra base hit. A double to center field. Cowser's throw was terrible. It probably wouldn't have mattered, but my goodness, that was... Erase that. Wipe that data off of this ball game. All right, 1 out with a runner at second base. The batter is Chandler Simpson. Trevor Rogers, where are we at on pitch count? I cannot read that damn board. It's so tiny. First pitch strike to Simpson. Rogers is in the upper 80s on pitch count right now. Looks like 86. The 0-1. That goes foul. 0-2 on Simpson. I'm on it, David. I'm there. I'm right there. You're despicable. A beaver in cars. Reminds me of high school. Here's a line drive foul. Still 0-2 on Simpson. Well, the good news for us is that whenever Rogers Day is done, we should, and I stress the word should, be able to use our lowest leverage arms to get these final outs. Here's a base hit by Simpson in the right. I better slow my roll. First and third with 1 out now for the Rays. Velarde stopping at third on the base hit. Simpson just kind of flicked that one out there. He's a throwback kind of a hitter. He really is. We do have activity in the Oriole bullpen. Alex Hoppy is up without a hat. Somebody get that man a hat. Runners at the corners with one out. And Johnny DeLuca at the plate. He looks at a pitch low for ball one. Rogers trying to get through 6 innings and lock in a quality start. This one's popped up and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one landing in the broadcast booth of the Rays, it looks like. Or maybe it's the Fox booth. No, it's right there in the Fox booth. This pitch is either fouled at the plate or swung on a miss and dropped by the catcher. I couldn't tell, but either way, it's strike 2 on DeLuca. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. And the pitch swung on and missed. That is strike 3 on a foul tip. Trevor Rogers.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Foul tip held on to by Pozo. Very nice. 2 down. Runner still at the corners. And here's Jorge Mateo. Swing and a miss after a changeup low. 0-1. Mateo 0 for 2. He's flown out. He's flied out twice. You don't have to answer my question. Are you talking to me, Brad? I don't know. Brad, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm calling a game over here, and there's several other people chatting. It's not like I'm ignoring you, like specifically. What's on your mind, Brad? This ball's hit to right. That is down for a base hit. That'll score a run. Mateo with a 2-out RBI single makes it 10-2. I have no idea what the question is. Haven't a clue. People, if you want to get my attention, you have a option. It's not always going to work. But if you mention me, at Orioles BirdWatcher, the channel name, it'll pop up bright orange in my chat box. And my eyes will pick it up, at least in theory. Otherwise, yeah, Bud, why you in Thailand? That's it? God, I thought it was some kind of like pressing, time-sensitive information you were requesting. Okay. Yeah, folks, let me hurry up and let you know. Wouldn't want time to run out. First, we're going to look at Nick Fortes. Pop up a pitch foul for strike 1. 10-2, a run in for the Rays. Rogers still out there, closing in on 90 pitches. Or is it now closing in on 100? Yeah, he's at 97. Okay, so he's closing in on 100. This is probably going to be his last inning, folks. That ball's hit to left. Oh, no, it's a soft liner to third base. Never mind. That ball hit soft right to Encarnacion Strand, and the inning is over. Rogers gives up a run on a 2-out knock by Jorge Mateo, but we're not going to worry about that. We're still up by 8 with 3 innings to go. It's the Orioles 10 and the Rays 2. Okay, why am I in Thailand? I enjoy living here. That's pretty much the deal. In just about every aspect of day-to-day life, I prefer it out here. There's probably one thing that I miss about living here versus back in the United States, and that is the sport of baseball. I found a workaround solution. I spend 3 hours a day watching my Orioles play. I got the best of both worlds. What can I tell you, folks? I'm a fortunate guy. Some unfortunate events along the way, but I feel rather fortunate. Okay. We are heading to the 7th inning. 9 more outs to get us 3 wins in 3 here in Tampa. Hey, we're 1 like from 200. Just 1. Who wants to be like number 200? It can be yours if the price is right. Oh, we're looking at some old Orioles that were also Rays baseball cards. Steve Traxel, Rich Hill. Steve Traxel. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Okay, it is the top of the 7th, and Leody Taveras is going to lead off. "11 batters came up to hit in the previous inning. Taveras looks at strike 1. Come on, buddy.
Come on, let's dance.
Pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. We are over 200 likes now. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting us there.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Taveras fouls it back for strike 2. Game 3, a Monday night game. And let me tell you about it, folks. You're going to want to be here for it. I promise you. That makes it 2-2 now on Taveras. Okay, maybe still a ball and 2 strikes. Yep, there we go. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Taveras with a fly ball to left. Simpson's there. He's got it. 1 away. Tomorrow, 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody listening? 6:05 first pitch tomorrow night. So coverage on the channel here will begin at 5:45, 20 minutes before first pitch. Early start for a night game. Don't be late. Here's Colton Cowser outside for ball 1. Pitching matchup tomorrow is going to have Brandon Young, who the Orioles, when he pitches, they win about 75% of the time. He will be facing Nick Martinez of the Rays. Here's a breaking ball for a strike to Cowser. Folks, as well as we've been playing, not a single cow or milkman in the chat? What is going on with you guys? Have you guys gotten spoiled? What do you think? Just because we take a 10-2 lead, we just sit back and rest on our laurels? Come on. We've been waiting all year for a game like this. Cowser, check swing, no swing. 2-2 the count. That's more like it, folks. Boyle from the belt and the pitch. That one's going to be lifted into center. Get down. That will get down for a base hit. Cowser. Home run last time, up single here. And the Oriole bats keep on going. That is hit number 9. The Orioles have only left 4 men on base to the Rays 6. Cowser puts on his base-stealing oven mitt, but up by 8. I don't think he's going to try to steal. Here's a first pitch strike to Kobe Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo has gotten on base twice with a single and a walk. He has scored twice as well. Holiday has 3 RBI today. Alonso has 2. Encarnacion has 3. And Cowser has 2. 4 Orioles with multiple RBI days. How often have we been able to say that? Make it 2-1 on Mayo. And there's a called strike to even up the count at 2-2. Oh, that's too bad, Phantom. I just saw the Discord. Pitch fouled away, still 2-2. You're just going to have to, I don't know, turn the game on your phone, mute it, keep it in your pocket, give us the watch time. Give us that energy. We need everybody here. Even if you can't watch, be here. In some fashion. That's my advice. Mayo fouls away a 2-2 pitch. Rogers, if his day is over, and I think it is, 6 innings. He gave up 7 hits and a walk, striking out 6, 2 earned runs. ERA currently at 4.15. Mayo with a ground ball to Caminero. He'll go to second for 1, and that's it. Relay throw is late. It'll be a fielder's choice. Mayo on at first with 2 down. And Joel Pozo coming up for the 3rd time today. He's gotten on base twice with a single and a walk. Came around to score on that 2-out base clearing hit by, who was it, Holiday? First pitch is high to Pozo, ball 1.
Strike oppose. Strike oppose.
Is there anything in Thailand that you thought you would like to eat that turned out to be really good? I think you mean, is there something that I thought would be really bad, but it turned out to be really good? Is that what you mean? Sure. Any food over there? Is there any food over there on that side of the world? Or does everybody just sip something through a straw? Yes, there is a bounty of all kinds of wonderful food items on this side of the world. Take your pick. What do you like? Pozo with a 1-2 count, and he reaches out and fouls this one away. The Orioles are ahead 10-2 in the top of the 7th, putting up all 10 of their runs in the 5th and 6th innings. And a foul ball. We'll do it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. I hate fish. Okay. Luckily, I don't live in the Marianas Trench. I live on land, and there are non-fish items which to choose from, which I would imagine is the case just about anywhere else in the world. If you lived in Hawaii, are you forced to eat fish? What are you talking about? Here's a pitch that's off the plate. It is 2-2 to Pozo. Folks, some of you I might suggest maybe, I don't know, do some traveling. Check out a little bit of the rest of this little planet we live on. Pitch is up and into Pozo. He goes down to the ground. He's okay. But his life might have flashed before his eyes there for a moment. When he gets up, he'll have a full count. That's good. Yes, food is good. 3-2. Runner at first will be off on the pitch. And a pop-up by Pozo will get out of play. It's not an option. What, to do any travel? Sorry to hear that, Brad. Three and two with 2 down. Here's a ground ball to Walls at short. That should end the inning. And Pozo grounds out. Folks, we have reached the 7th inning stretch. It is time to stretch, okay? We're going to do a little something, little tradition here on the channel. And I think you guys should be feeling pretty good today about it. You know? Does any Thai people understand English words? That's going to conclude today's Ask Me Anything About Thailand segment. Wow. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yes, there might be somebody in this country that knows English. What? Can we maybe come up with better questions? Good God. Do they have food there? Does anyone speak English? Is there electricity? Have they invented the car yet? Good God, people. Wow. Folks, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Hey, folks. You'll be happy to know I just had a toilet installed. Yes. I know, right? Folks, if we play our cards right, we might get a cotton gin over here. They're just starting to stitch clothing together. It's really turning a corner with the technology out here. Holy cow. Hello there, Denmark from Denmark. Greetings to you, and nice to hear from you. Hey, how'd you feel about the World Cup there, Dan? Is Holland going to lead you guys into maybe the Final Four there next time around? You got a pretty good striker there. Although he plays for Manchester City, and I hate Man City. Folks, bottom of the 7th inning is coming up. It's the top of the order for the Rays, and the new pitcher on the mound for the Orioles is Alex Hoppe. Hoppe. Hoppe came over in that trade with the Mariners that sent Taylor Ward the other way. Here we go. First pitch is actually, I said it's the top of the order. Up first, we have the number 9 batter, Walls, and then the top of the order. Walls fouls back the first pitch. Paul says, I'm guessing the wheel and fire are readily available over here. Well, Paul, you're going to have to get on a waiting list for that. I tell you what. My goodness. I'll say this. When sometimes if a person asks me why I live over here, that person asking me that question is the reason why I live over here. I'm not saying anyone in particular here today in this chat. I'm just saying. Sometimes I'm reminded, yeah, that might be another reason. It is a ball and 2 strikes to Taylor Walls. Hit on the ground to Holiday. He fields it cleanly, and Walls is out, 1 away. We have 8 more outs to go. 8 more outs to go with an 8-run lead. We better win this. Brad, again, I'm not picking on you. Brad, you're fine. We're good. How's dating over there? How is it? Depends on how you behave, I guess. Treat a lady nice. Things should go well. Be a jerk. And don't expect a second date. Probably be the way for me to sum up dating over here. Yandy Diaz has a count of a ball and a strike. And that is strike 2 from Hoppe on the outside edge. Diaz is 1 for 3. He's got a very interesting application of that eye black on that kind of morphs into his beard. He just struck out, folks. Yandy Diaz is gone. 7 more outs to go.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, no. Andrew Painter gave up a grand slam to the Twins. That stinks. Thanks for the update, though, Edward. Bad news. Twins are winning. Jonathan Aranda has strike 1. Bases empty, 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. A low-stress bullpen win. That's what we're hoping for, Jet. I'm hoping for that. Let's just get these outs. Let's have our best bullpen arms ready to go for tomorrow, and let's sweep this Nike. I stopped myself from swearing. Look at me. I'm maturing. 2-1 the count to Aranda. The pitch. Fouled back, 2-2. Yes. Folks, the likes are much like the pitch count. 2-2 the count with 2 out, and we got 222 likes. That's a called strike 3. Rays are going to challenge. Aranda is going to lose. That pitch just about entirely in the zone. Strike 3, inning over. 7 innings in the books. Alex Hoppy gets 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
We go to the 8th. 2 innings left, and the Orioles are 6 outs, 8 runs ahead away from winning 3 out of 3 against Tampa. Folks, is this happening? Is this happening? Come on, let's see. Let's go. Let's get across this finish line. Oh, let's check in with our buddy. It's been a while.
Copy, and yet they get all the support. Ever been through that? I have.
Have you?
You ever been through that, man? I'm going through it now.
You're asking non-existent people if they've ever had to go through the experience of running a YouTube channel and having an idea only to see that idea copied by other people while you sit there without success. That's a very specific thing to ask a general audience if they've ever had that. No. The answer is no, sir. No, none of us have had that. But thanks.
It's taken me a long time to catch on.
Ah, but you're the one with 31
There are some
years
days I
experience.
just am afraid to put in the work and not realize the results. And that's on me.
Some days I'm afraid to put in the work. Why? It's been 30 years of experience. You talk proudly about all this experience. What are you afraid of?
Me. I realize that. But especially with what happened the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Even more so than ever. But now I'm getting a better focus.
Are you? I can tell.
I might even take tomorrow off and sleep all day, even though...
Yeah, you do that, man. Take a load off. Hey, Jackson Holiday, strike 1. Pitch inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I can tell, man, you need a break from all that break. This guy is unbelievable. He talks about, I think tomorrow I'm just going to sit on my ass and do nothing. Like it's a goal. It's amazing. I don't know why these other channels are succeeding. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to just sit on my ass. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, you got to take a break from all the breaks. Folks, you ever been so sick and tired of being sick and tired? Here's ball 4 to Jackson Holiday. The Rays want to challenge, but I don't think they have one left. Yeah, you're out of challenges there, buddy. Sorry. Holiday takes a walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And we've got a pinch hitter coming up here. Pete Alonso's going to take the rest of the game off. Christian Franklin hitting in his spot takes inside for ball 1. And I'm happy that the Orioles are in a position to give Alonso a little breather. He's only DHing today, but he got banged up in the game last night. And it's kind of a... Whoa, look out, Franklin. He has to duck out of the way. That ball would have hit him in the ear flap had he not moved out of the way there. 2-0 the count on Franklin.
Wow, Franklin. You never told me that you had a sister.
Oh, you should see his morning show, B-Dub. Here's a ball popped up in foul ground, first base side. Aranda with the catch, and Franklin is gone. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Just a cramp. Yeah, I saw you'd mentioned that earlier. Still got banged up. I mean, his pant leg was ripped. He did a tough game yesterday. And again, I'm just happy again that we're in a comfortable spot. Pete's in there every inning pretty much. Chance to just let him chill out. Let Franklin get an at-bat, although it didn't really produce anything. Jeremiah Jackson is now up hitting for Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch outside after an 0-1 count. 1-1 on Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Doot. Yeah, just a cramp there, Kevin. He was cramping up after going down the first baseline. Here's a pop-up right in front of the home plate area. Aranda, the first baseman, will make the catch. 2 down here in the 8th. So a couple of pinch hitters make a couple of quick outs, and here comes Encarnacion Strand. He is 1 for 4. That hit coming his last time up. It was a double that scored 3 runs. Man, he's had some big hits for us. 1-0 on Encarnacion Strand. There's a strike. By the way, who's pitching? It's still Joe Boyle, who's now closing in on 70. Yeah, he's up to 70 pitches now. There's a called strike. I don't think Boyle is going to be able to pitch the 9th, though. I think they're going to have to use another reliever. Unless, of course, the Orioles go up by 10. Then they can go to a position player. Fouled behind the plate. It's still 1-2 on In Cars. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Encarnacion Strand swings and misses. The ball goes to the backstop, but Encarnacion decides not to try to go to first, and that will end the inning. Kind of a unceremonious end to the inning there. We go to the bottom of the 8th, folks. Orioles 10, Rays 2. All right, we are going to try to make a final push here on the channel to try to help out the numbers. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We've got nearly 6,000 bird watchers here. That can't be wrong. They're doing fine. Join them, why don't you? Help this channel grow. If you subscribe, it's free. It'll make it easier for you to find the channel next time you want to tune in. And even if you're not an Oriole fan, if you like the sport of baseball, we have fun over here. I call a pretty good game. And the content is always free. No paywalls. No betting sponsorships. The most AI you're going to see on this channel is probably the opening photograph of me hanging out with Buckaroo Banzai across the 5th dimension. Thanks, Chilo, for that. But yeah, I'm very proud of the channel in terms of how things are run around here. This is definitely a channel for fans. It's a community for people that maybe don't have access to the game to watch. But if you do have a way to watch it, you got a community to watch it with, and that's good too. What I'm trying to say here, folks, is that there's really no gimmicks here. No nonsense. I'm not trying to find an angle. And, I do realize if I embraced sports betting on the channel, it'd probably grow faster. If I called other sports or other teams that I don't really follow and do more events, it'd probably grow faster. If I had these sort of pay levels to things, I might generate a little more revenue, but I don't want to do anything like that. I want to do it my way because I'm stubborn and I'm trying to go against the grain. Folks, it is Grant Wolfram on the mound for the Orioles. He needs a low leverage spot. It's been tough for Wolfram lately. ERA over 5. He's on a 1-1 count with Richie Palacios, who's up to hit. Palacios with a ground ball on a nice, kind bounce to Jeremiah at second base. He'll underhand it to first to Mayo for the first out. Folks, we are 5 outs away from a win. Just continue being yourself. Don't try to do what others do. I think official Nirvana, the evidence of that is clear as day. I very much do it my way. I think that is, even for people that don't like the way I do things, I don't think anyone can sit there and go, you know what, you're just trying to do what other people are doing. Definitely not. This pitch is fouled back by Velade. He's got a count of a ball and a strike. Velade with a couple of extra base hits today. An amazing catch out in right field. But unfortunately for him, he's on the losing side of a 10-2 score right now. Count now a ball and 2 strikes. Hey, we got an odometer rollover. Thank you there, Edward. Welcome in new subscribers. We're up to 5730. I guess that last sales pitch worked. Foul ball, still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Game 4 tomorrow night. Early. Early start time, just after 6. Another foul ball by Velade. I'm starting to get hungry, people. I thought maybe I'd purchase something with my coffee as a snack, but I guess I didn't. With such an early start time, I think my plan is to just go to bed after this game. It's not even 2 a.m. here yet. 2-2 on Velade. Wolfram is ready, and here's the pitch. Another foul ball. Brandon Young on the mound tomorrow to try to go for a sweep. Again, that is assuming we take care of business here. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw down to first base to complete the strikeout. Folks, 4 more outs to go.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
William says, I'm here from JJ, and both of you are different but good. And I love JJ, and I think JJ does a fantastic job covering the Phillies and giving you really top-tier play-by-play. But yeah, we're 2 completely different personalities. And I feel like JJ has a more even-keel personality that is probably going to appeal to a larger, broader amount of people. And that's fine. And I want him to succeed as much as he does, because, man, he really puts in the time. But me, I'm a little bit different. I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of the numbers. Here's a ball down the left field line. That is a fair ball by Simpson. He'll have a double easily. A 2-out double for Chandler Simpson. He's a good hitter. This guy cannot hit for power at all, but who cares? 2 for 4 today. He's hitting .309. El Duderino with a super chat. Buddy, you've been so generous, El Duderino, on the channel. I can't thank you enough.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Message for you, son.
JJ does not suck, David Denning. What a awful, awful thing to say. El Duderino says, thanks for the call. Makes being stuck at work a little more bearable. That's part of the whole idea, folks. I know what it's like being at a job that is a tough shift to get through. I used to do overnight security at a factory. It was just me on this property that during the daytime probably had a few hundred employees. Here's a pop-up. And it's going to be caught in foul ground by Kobe Mayo near the dugout. And that's going to end the inning, folks. We are going to the ninth. Ninth inning coming up. The Orioles are ahead 10-2. 3 outs to go, folks. Yeah, so at that security job, this was right when, like, iPods and podcasts were kind of brand new. So what I would do is every night before I went into work, it was a midnight shift, graveyard shift. And you have to basically just make the rounds on the property. But I would bring my little earphones, my earbuds, and I would upload onto the iPod a couple of my favorite radio shows, which at the time were Opie and Anthony and Ron and Fez. Also, the best show on WFMU. If anybody knows about that show, it's fantastic. The best show on WFMU. And, I would just walk around my job alone in the middle of the night, making the rounds, signing my little name on all the little sign-in sheets to say, well, I checked this area, I checked that area, all that crap. Listening to, talk shows. Help me get through the shifts. Because I'm telling you, if I didn't have that, I would be falling asleep at the desk. I used to drive a tractor trailer for 18 years for UPS, and then I had a stroke, lost my CDL and my career at the same time. I was 35 at the time. Sorry to hear that, Brad. And, strokes are not good. I've been told that that's something for me to expect at some stage, given my already established medical issue, a neurological disorder, that will probably result in that same thing happening to me at any time, I'm told, which is kind of why I live life with reckless abandon like I do, because I know that at any time that switch could go off, and that's it. I'm now having to switch things up, Sorry, guys, I don't mean to get anybody down in the dumps here. But the point is, I think that's another thing that a lot of people might find good about the channel here, is that, a lot of people are struggling with an issue of some sort. That is a called strike 3 on Dylan Beavers. Joe Boyle is still on the mound. He's going the distance. He is closing in on 80 pitches in relief. Beavers is retired. Tavares is up next. And he fouls off the first pitch. Cowser will be up third. Kevin is living every week like it's Shark Week. There you go. Pitch is high. A backdoor sweeper attempted there by Boyle, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Should be fun going through this box score after the ball game. Beavers is 0 for 5. Everybody else has done something today at the plate, and the pitching has been chef's kiss. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Tavares is down on strikes. A splitter from Boyle. 4th punch out in relief. Here comes Cowser one more time. 2 down in the top of the 9th. Orioles are looking for their 61st win. And we will be ahead of Toronto, at least for the moment. With the Blue Jays playing the Yankees right now. That game's still scoreless in the top of the 3rd in Toronto. Cowser with strike 1. Cowser 2 for 4 with a single and a home run, a 2-run shot. The Orioles have just the 1 homer today, but a 2-run double by Alonso, a 2-run double by Holiday, and a 3-run double by Encarnacion Strand. Double power. 3 doubles that drove in 7 runs. Not too shabby. 1-2 to Cowser. Oriole players are looking happy there in the dugout. That's a called strike 3. Folks, we're going to the bottom of the 9th. We've gotten to sit back and relax with an 8-run lead here for a couple of innings. It's a sort of state of mind that I'm not used to. We got 3 more outs to get. Yep, Blaze Alexander is in there, David. He's there. Blaze is chilling. We are going to the 9th inning, folks, and it's time for me to take a little peek in on my own channel. I'm opening it up right now as a viewer and not the creator. Is this Charm City chat doing their job when we have 3 more outs to get? Let's see. I've got the chat open right now, and there it is. The hearts, they are a-flying. Folks, keep that tradition alive. This is baseball. I have my superstitions. I have my idiosyncrasies. And I don't want to stop. And yes, after careful consideration, I will be wearing this same shirt for tomorrow's game. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I can do it. I'm going to do it. All right. That's the plan. Now, if we win tomorrow, I'm going to have to wash the shirt manually. It's not laundry time yet, but I'll just have to wash the shirt and let it hang. Thai funk. Come on. Yeah, folks, this country also it just smells too. There's a natural funk out here. Hey, we are 4 likes away from 250 people. What do you say? We got 3 outs to get and 4 likes to 250. Here's a ball hit behind the plate, foul by Jorge Mateo. Albert Suarez is on for the Orioles to get the final 3 outs, facing his former teammate Jorge Mateo. Oh, the White Sox are coming back. Should I check in on the call? Should I check in on the call? Let's see.
I ran and grabbed a snack while we were at break. Hagen Smith making his 3rd appearance. He's pitched 3 innings.
I got a feeling you don't run anywhere. Everything's got to be exaggerated. I ran and grabbed a snack. No, you got up, you walked 10 feet to the kitchen, and you got a snack. Swing and a miss. Mateo strikes out. 1 out here in the 9th.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, but that guy rules.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
BW, love how your eyes sparkle while we're winning. All right, now I'm really self-conscious. Swing and a miss by Fortes. Bam says, check my Ko-Fi. Bam, did you do something nice? Here's a line drive over Encarnacion Strand. Base hit in the left field. A 1-out single by Fortes. Bam 6956 just supported me on Ko-Fi. He says new chair fund. I am writing you right back as I'm streaming there, Bam. Thank you so much for your donation to the channel and support of the efforts here. Really, really appreciate it. There is a strike called to Taylor Walls. Thanks again, Bam. That's really nice of you. Ko-Fi is the way to really help out people because YouTube likes to take a chunk of whatever you send my way through YouTube. If you go to Ko-Fi, which information on where to go, scrolling at the bottom of your screen, kofi.com/birdwatcher, they only take like 5 or 10% instead of like 30%. So your contribution goes longer way there. 2-1 to Taylor Walls. Runner at first, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the 9th. Here's a ball popped up. Should be out number 2. Mayo wants it, and he's got it. 1 out to go.
If you like what you see and what you hear, help us grow our network. And we need the help because we got to get some better equipment and everything. You could do that. One way is via PayPal. Next one is grounded to the right side. My draw operated. Toss to first. In time, inning over. No runs, no hits, no.
And no viewers. Meanwhile, this guy, you tune in and immediately he's talking about his PayPal. I just mentioned my Ko-Fi link probably for the 2nd or 3rd time this season. I never even talk about it. But, yeah. Here's a ball hit to the right side down the corner. That is foul by Yandy Diaz. Folks, the Rays are down to their final strike. Garrett Family Aquatics has a super chat. How you doing, Garrett Family? How you doing?
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
He says, don't let these Orioles get hot. That pitch is high, 1-2. Garrett, sorry to tell you, my friend, you might be too late. We might be hot. We might be hot. We are 1 strike away from 3 wins and 3. This pitch is popped up. First base, Mayo into foul ground. He has got it. And the Orioles are in the win column with a very convincing win here today. Final score, Orioles 10, Rays 2. Do you feel the magic? That was the wrong button. Win number 61.
Ho, ho, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Folks, I might need an updated standings here in a little bit. Because I do believe with this game in the books and every other game in progress, we've gained half a game on everybody. There we are. We are in a tie with the Rangers at 61 and 63 for the final wild card spot. Half a game ahead of the Blue Jays. They have one extra game and they lost it. And they're also playing right now. Folks, I don't believe it. The Orioles are right there. We're right frickin' there. We are 2 games under 500 at 61 and 63. Trevor Rogers gets the win. That evens his record back up to 8 and 8. Freddy Peralta gets the loss. And Pete Alonso, with a huge series so far, is getting post-game interviewed by NBC. Alonso 6 for 11 with 6 RBI so far in the series, 2 of them today. He only got the 1 hit, but he only had 1 official at bat. He was hit by a pitch and he was walked twice. So on base all 4 times. But we got other news and notes to go over. So let's do that right now, folks. 10-2 the final. Let's talk about it. Folks, what is going on? The dog days of August have suddenly turned into the salad days. The Baltimore Orioles. We knew it. After coming away with series losses against the Rangers and the Twins, 2 teams that we're trying to leapfrog for this final wild card spot, we dropped both of those series. It felt like there's just no time left. You can't keep failing and expect to turn it around. But my goodness, 10 games against the Rays and the Yankees, a 10-game stretch where you felt like this just might be the final death blow. And instead, this team has absolutely risen out of the ashes.
This is Sparta!
This team has anteed up.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
This team said, Mike Elias, I see you selling at the trade deadline. And I guess that means there's only one thing left to do. Win the whole fucking thing. That's right, folks. We are taking a page out of the movie Major League. Why not? Why not? Are we dead in the water? Are you sure? Because I'm looking around right now and I don't know. I'm not quite so sure. This ain't over yet. Come on. We got 10 runs on 9 hits and still left 6 on base. Yeah, we're going to look at this box score here. It's a doozy. All right. Let's take a look at this. Again, Rogers with the win. He's got 6 innings, 7 hits. I went through this already. 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Alex Hoppe went a scoreless inning with a couple of strikeouts. No hits or walks. Grant Wolfram got to pitch a low-leverage inning and got through it with 1 hit, got a strikeout. And Albert Suarez, same deal, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. So 3 scoreless innings of relief, just 2 runs given up to the Rays. Now in 3 games, the Rays have scored 10 runs. That's 3 1/3 runs per game. That is good pitching by the Orioles. The Orioles have outscored the Rays now in this series 20-10. 20-10. Hello. Hello. By the way, the Rays and the Yankees both on 3-game losing streaks at the moment. But don't worry, we are 13.5 behind Tampa still. We could play them all year and never make it back. But we don't have to make it there. We just got to get a ticket to October. And right now, we are knocking on the frickin' door. I got to look at a live. Give me this camera. Give me, let's see, standings. Yes. Wild card. Yes. There we are. There we are. It's us in Texas and teams below us. Now, when it comes to run differential, the Orioles are better than the Rangers, but unfortunately, they have us head-to-head, and that is the first tiebreaker. We're going to have to be a game better than the Rangers. But of all these teams in this mix, which team is sort of finding their stride when it matters the most at this stage of the season? I think it's us. I got to be honest. These aren't rose-colored glasses. Do they look rose-colored to you? Huh? Well, they look pretty clear to me. You know, there's a team that has to get hot and go from the doldrums of sub 500 to suddenly finding themselves playing in October. There seems to be a team that does this every season, and it's the kind of team that neutral fans of baseball like to get behind. A little Cinderella story, if you will. It's starting to look like we could be that team. Can we be that team? It would mean so much because it would, to take a season like this and somehow make it to October, and if we got there, if somehow we won a playoff series for the first time in this Mike Elias era, that sort of storyline, I mean, you live for it. It is so beautiful if you can do it. I hope we can do it, folks. I am building myself up to feel bad if we don't do it, I guess, but I'm willing to take that chance. I'm willing to have my heart fully exposed to either be trampled on or to be embraced with euphoria. And I haven't felt that euphoria yet. It's always been, at some stage, a broken heart. But I'm going to keep putting it out there, folks. I'm going to keep putting it out there. Is this the best product of Orioles baseball I've ever seen? Not by a country mile, but things are starting to come together right now. And again, for whatever reason, this league decided that this season, the 6th best team in the American League doesn't even have to be a winning team. They've left it wide open for us. And yeah, I honestly, as little as a week ago or a month ago, there have been many, many losses that I said to myself, that's got to be it. I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this. And folks, we still may very well wind up not making the playoffs. We might wind up hitting the skids somewhere. And when it's all said and done, we're looking back at another disappointing year and all that. But the fact of the matter is, right now, with 2 weeks left in August, this team is right there knocking on the door. So I say we wipe the slate clean about everything that's happened that's led up to now. And let's just keep our eyes on the prize, play our best brand of baseball, start a new era of Orioles baseball right now. And I want to remind everybody that if we are able to pull this shit off, Mike Elias gets absolutely zero credit for making it happen. No credit. None. I don't want to hear a damn thing if we somehow make it into October about what a job Elias did to get us there. Because no. Absolutely not. Again, I'm seeing a team right now grinding out wins, and now a very convincing win. They are playing their best brand of baseball ever since Elias told them that they weren't good enough to invest in and try to push for a playoff spot. It motivated this team. And I'm glad. Because, again, I love an underdog story, and I want to see Elias gone. And I want to know that the owners know that if we do pull this off, he does not deserve the credit. He doesn't. Okay, folks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm really kind of super pumped, and I still have some sips of coffee left. But it's also pretty early in the night for me, 2:22 a.m. I got a chance to get in half a night's sleep before the sun comes up. Usually not the case on a Sunday, but I'm so keyed up after that win, I don't know what to do. I want to just kind of chill out for a minute. Hey, do you mind if I have a lucky and hang out with you guys for just a few more minutes? I know a lot of people are rushing out the door. We got 150 people here still at the moment. If you got anything you want to bring up with me, mention me in the chat, and I will address your inquiry. Here, give me a sec to just listen to more of this.
Mentally, I had planned to cover the UFL.
Uh-huh.
I just may not be physically able to handle 2 games.
What? I may not be physically able to handle 2 games. What are you talking about, dude? The work requires you to sit in a chair in front of a laptop and talk. But doing that for 2 games might just do what? Maybe you shouldn't be doing this at all if 2 games is going to destroy you. Okay.
That's not to say I won't be able to do it in the future.
Oh, okay.
That's not to say I won't be able to reset to reload in the fall.
Reload? Reload what? What are you talking about?
You're right, RC. The numbers and the results always get me down.
They should.
And I got to quit that. I have to quit that. It's such a mental block for me.
Yes.
And I'm admitting that aloud to you, gentlemen. It's such a mental block for me.
Ah. Okay.
I don't know why. No, yes, I do. I know why it's such a mental block for me because, as I mentioned just a moment ago.
I don't know why. Yes, I do. Does this guy, it's like his brain, you know how, folks, maybe you're like me. Maybe you think of something to say, kind of construct a thought in your mind, and then verbally spit it out in some sort of sentence. This guy seems to just talk like your brain would think. There's no filter. It just right out. You know what I mean? I don't think.
To go, I see people come on YouTube and get instant success. But now, speaking that aloud,
you see people go on YouTube and get instant success. And what? And what? Why are you mad at other people for succeeding? Why are you like that? They're the reason you're not successful. What is your point?
It makes me realize their half-ass efforts won't last.
Their half-assed efforts? The people who are succeeding are putting in half-assed work. But you, Mr. I'm going to sit on my ass tomorrow, let me announce it to the world. You are absolutely out of your gourd, sir. You are out of your gourd. Absolutely incredible.
And I can honestly tell you, for the last couple of months, I've been half-assing it just to get content out there, and it hasn't been my best. It hasn't been.
Well, then why are you attacking other people? You're now saying you're doing it yourself. Oh, my God. What?
Been my strongest.
This guy. Hi, everybody. Is that it?
It got to the point. It's to the point.
I'm going to have one more lucky. Listen to
where
this guy.
Part of me knows I need to take a full week off and just be away.
Be away from what? You don't have a job. You have a YouTube channel that you show up and do things sometimes on. What do you need a week away from? This guy acts like he was on that Navy ship for like 300 frickin' days.
But another part of me will scream and yell and cuss at me if I don't do something during the week. 2 to 3 days, I can handle.
2 to 3 days you can handle what? Relaxing or doing work? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Doing this diary has helped my mental health more than you know. And besides Jody, you know who gave me this suggestion? Cheyenne, my daughter. She was over here visiting one day. And I let fly a lot of frustration. All she did was just sit there and listen and let me cry. And she let me get a lot of frustration out, and she just hugged me.
I hate to break this to you, my friend, but these people that you talk about that are helping you, that's not help. It's called enabling. They are enabling you to perpetually be an irresponsible person that refuses to get any sort of real work and get any real income and just feels entitled to just this incredible amount of success on YouTube when there's no guarantee for anybody, dude. But, yeah. Enablers. That's what you've been cultivating now for the last 30 years, are people to surround yourself with to allow you to keep doing this bullshit. That's all it is.
Do the same for Jody and she for me. Sometimes you need people to just listen.
Right.
You know, I learned that from Jody. She said, I don't need you to fix everything. I just need you to listen when I'm frustrated. I just need an ear. Sometimes I need you to just be away.
What are you, Vincent Van Gogh or something? You need an ear? Sorry. Hey, is everybody enjoying this post-game bonus coverage?
For a bit, because I don't want to say anything that will cause a rift.
Oh, you don't want to do that. You've built
Sometimes
so many bridges.
I may just want you to be away because I'm not feeling good. This is one of those nights.
Well, then why are you on the microphone? You're doing the very same thing that you're saying you're not capable of doing. Oh, I'm exhausted from work, from what, broadcasting? What is this? You're sitting down, you're talking into a microphone while streaming on YouTube. I can't with this guy. I cannot. I need a break from doing the thing that I'm doing right now that I really don't need to be doing.
For once in my life, I'm starting to listen.
Okay.
For once in my life, I'm starting to take heed.
Do you have a third example for once in your life?
Come on, old cartoon. My spider senses are tingling again. And this time, I'm paying attention.
What?
I have to pay attention. Because if I don't, I'm going to be dead. Simply put. If I don't, I'm going to be dead.
Spidey senses
I'm not having
are
that.
tingling. This dude sucks, BW. Yep, I think so. I find him fascinating, though. Anything else, my friend?
If I don't, I'm going to be dead. And I don't want to be dead.
That makes all of us. Oh, Shante, you'll be okay. Listen to me talk. The soothing sounds of BW.
I'm not going to be dead.
Let me
now that
guide
I know the
you.
first part of the foundation.
Foundation?
Nothing in this life is perfect. Especially relationships. Thank you, RC, for that.
Okay. I think it's time for me to go. This guy's losing steam. 2-run double for Sammy today in his first MLB rehab hit. 111.4 off the
There's
bat.
just
3 RBI. Fantastic.
No reason why you can't
Thank you for that, Chilo.
achieve everything you want to achieve, but you have to do it in a way that
this
helps.
is my favorite. When he goes into he goes from woe is me, I'm not getting a fair shake, everybody's against me in life, and then he'll just shift 180 degrees into this, now I'm going to be a life coach and tell everybody how to handle all the obstacles in life. Yeah, dole out some advice. You're the perfect person to get advice from. Please.
See you in all phases, physically, emotionally, mentally. For me, mentally has been my toughest roadblock. With all the stuff that's happened before.
But now you got to figure it out, right?
The abuse from many people. The mental abuse from many people.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, in some ways, the physical abuse.
In some ways?
It happens to men. Don't believe the hype that it just happens to women. I've seen it happen to women. Don't get it twisted. It happens to men too.
Okay. That's a pretty big accusation you're making. You've been assaulted? Do you want to elaborate on that? Or
don't get it twisted. It happens to men too.
Okay.
More
well,
than
then
you
talk
know.
about it. What happened?
More than you know.
I guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
I'll talk about that at a later time.
Oh, good. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Anything else? You sound like you're running out of steam. Do you want to sign off? Or
I just want to give y'all this.
What?
I'm going to try my best not to let the numbers get to me, but the message is the most important thing.
Yes, the message, which is what?
The most important thing in this message tonight. A lot of people may be disabled, but if you strengthen yourself mentally by being around the right people and the best people, you're not unable.
All right.
Ever.
All right. Well, it sounds like you got it all figured out then. It's good for you. I'm glad to see you've made progress, and we should be good to go.
It's great to have people in your wife that actually care.
Huh? All right. I've had enough. That's it. That's all I can handle. Who do you think stays as backup catcher when Sammy returns? Both Pozo and Narvaez have minor league options. I think Narvaez stays. I think Pozo will be sent down. I don't even think it's really a close call. Chilo says Pozo should stay, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think you guys are being a little too unkind to Narvaez with the early returns. Again, I know he threw the ball away yesterday.